Hello, I have 111 commander decks, and that is too many. Every single day, I'm going to take a look at one of them, and I'm going to decide, do I cut this deck, or do I keep it? So we got Duggan, or Duggan, I don't know. He's from Doctor Who. I'm an actual poser on this deck. I don't know this episode, or like who this character is, but he sure is a private detective, and his power toughness are equal to the number of cards in your hand. Whenever he enters or attacks, you investigate, and then you can pay 2 mana and tap him for him to do twice his power to a target creature. You only get this ability once. So when they made this card, it was actually kind of really cool and unique that it had this one-time use activated ability. They usually didn't do that because it was kind of hard to track whether or not you used it before, but given it's the most important punch in history, you're going to remember. Now that Exhaust exists, it's a lot less special, and so it basically just has Exhaust, deal twice its damage to something. Important thing about this deck is it's also a Karuga deck, so it's your companion. He makes sure that nothing in your deck has mana value 2 or less, and then when he enters, you draw a bunch of cards. So he's really good at keeping your hand stocked full, not only because you're not casting anything, because you don't have 2-drops, but also he draws you cards. So Duggan usually has like 7 power the entire game. And the idea of this deck was just playing pass, go. So I have some suspend stuff just because I have nothing to do on turn 1 and turn 2. So if you suspend, you get something out there, which Kuru is going to draw cards from later. So I got a lot of suspend going on. And then the rest of the deck is just like, don't touch me. I got a lot of flash threats. I got my Wilderness Wreck. I got my Duggan who can punch you. I got instants. I'm going to make a giant shark when I feel like it. You know, I'm going to fog you. That was the idea of this, is like you just play super political. I'm playing all the cards to kind of cheat on mana costs. So Kellen's nice because he's basically a 2-drop. You get a 2-drop play lands, but he doesn't count for Karuga. And I kind of like the gameplay of just throwing out Duggan, just holding back and being like, I got a bunch of instants. You interact with me when you want to. I got my Mystic Snake. If you want to cast a spell that targets me, it's going to get snaked. Look at this beautiful boy. So I really like that. I like the individual cards in the deck are really cool. My only issue is that you have to constantly be politicking to play this deck. You have to be constantly like, hey, I could have something here. Or, hey, maybe I can help you out. I got a bunch of instants. It kind of behooves you to be very vocal and political, and that's not really my jam. It gets to a little bit too much talking, a little bit too much taking all the table's time. So I think I actually am going to cut this one. It's too much card draw. It's too much just standing around and threatening people idly. So I'm probably going to cut this one.